Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for mastering powerful software, one step at a time. In today's video, we are diving into KEPServer, the industry-leading connectivity platform from PTC Kepware, designed to bridge the gap between industrial automation systems and your software applications. Whether you're a system integrator, an engineer, or just exploring industrial automation, this video will guide you through the basics, from installing the server to configuring your first OPC connection. So grab your notes and let's get started with unlocking the full power of KEPServer. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do, visit the official website of PTC. Now, on the top corner, you should be able to go for the main product. Look for the featured products here for Kepware. What will happen is there's going to be an option for you to click the See products and of course click the Buy Now option. The good thing about PTC Kepware is that they offer an option for you to download the purchase software. If you click on it, you will be forwarded to a new page. This will require you to log in using your credentials. But don't worry, okay? There is a sign up option for you to choose from. It's very simple. To create your account here in Kepware, all you have to do is provide all the information needed and click the submit button. Once you've done that, you should be able to receive an email activation link from Kepware. All you have to do is go to that link and then now all you have to do at this point is to click the continue to my Kepware. You will be forwarded to a new page, right? At this point, you want to make sure that you are connected to an active internet because the loading times may vary. If you are using a VPN, that could interfere with the connection. Especially if you're using an antivirus, that could also interfere. Click on the agree button, so loading times may vary. But after that, it's going to be a seamless transition from the exploring your platform in Kepware. Now, as you may notice that now once you have accessed your Kepware account, there is an option here to download. All right, now what I'm gonna do is download the KEPServerEX. This will contains all of the KEPServerEX drivers, suites, and advanced plugins. You can select the desired components during the installation. Now, at this point, you want to make sure that you just have to follow the on-screen instructions during installation and click on next, all right? Of course, you need to accept the PTC customer agreement. Now, on the vertical suite selection, you need to choose from any of the following: typical, custom, building automation, until power distribution. I highly suggest you choose the typical and then click on next. And then there is a section here that's very important. You need to allow client applications to request data through a dynamic tag addressing. Click on next. Once you have successfully installed the KEPServerEX6, this is going to be the configuration. All right. Now on the top corner, you have the file section where you can open and save any important information or data that you can load. Of course, you have the option to import CSV, export CSV, or you want to exit. Now, the good thing about it is that you can add log group here. If you click on it, you will be forwarded to the property editor. Now, it has the data logger, which means that you can have, you can identify the property data. For example, let's say in this instance, we're going to use this section, all right? So you can put in the description and the name right here. You have the configuration settings. You can want to enable update rate is 100, update rate unit is going to be like milliseconds, and you have the capability to edit all these according to your custom preferences. Okay, now after that, I want you to click on the OK. But there's going to be an advanced section wherein you can, matter of fact, put more control about it. So that's going to be the data logger. You see on the top is the enable the log group. If you click on it, that means it's going to be running the data simultaneously. The stop button will disable the log group. If you wanted to pause it, you're just going to click on it again. And if again you want to run the same data, you have to click on the play button. You see this? This is going to be like a gear icon settings. If you click that, you should be able to add a new workflow, custom workflow. Now, on the edit section, you can have the data logger. You can enable, disable, and a lot more. Or if you want to launch quick client here, you can do that. It will open a new pop-up dialog box, because if you wanted to have a separate windows for all the data activities, you can do that. You have the tools for the server, group, item, and more options along the way. Now, here you can check all of these sections that you feel your system requires you to. Okay? If you don't have any idea what this is, you might want to skip it, or if you don't have any administrative privileges, just skip this. But for now, I'm giving you more options on how to use the OPC Quick Client, which is going to be a separate dialog box or window. The runtime gives you 3 options. Since we are already connected, if you want to disconnect, you can do that. You see that there's going to be a session here that the config session, it has been deleted. This already. If you want to connect, it's okay. Just click on yes. You have to put in the if you want to save with the project, you need to put in your password. Now on the tool sections, you have the event log. You see there is a section here to launch application report utility, but it requires a subscription plan because as of now it's locked. But the better option is if you want to put in a runtime or the general. You have during startup, project file settings, CSV import, confirmations, and a lot more. Now on the edit button, again, you have all of these for the view. You can customize the way you wanted to view all the information here in KEPServerEX. Now, there is an EFM export. If you want to add poll group, you need to provide all the information here. All right, so click on OK. That's that. And if you want to add an agent like an IoT gateway, you can also do that here. Just put in the HTTPS protocol. Same with the add data store. If you wanted to keep that here, you can do that in the profile library as well as the scheduler. If you want to add a scheduler, you can do that here. Put in the description, click on OK. Same goes with the SNMP agent. If you want to add an agent, put in the description, contact, name, location, and just click on yes. So you'd be able to add more control over the way you wanted to run your server driver configuration here as part of your data in KEPServerEX. And with that being said, and that's a wrap on our walkthrough in using KEPServerEX. It is a powerful, reliable, and packed with support for multiple industrial protocols. It's ideal for engineers, integrators, and anyone serious about industrial automation and data connectivity. While there's a learning curve, especially for beginners, the documentation and support are top-notch. So since we have explored how to set up your channels, devices, and tags, and looked at how it connects OT to IT seamlessly, you'll have more confidence using the platform. And again, if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more tech and software tutorials. If you have any questions, drop in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep learning and keep building.